thankful because we're saving you $500,000. We're showing you how to drive the Honda Acura in your living room right now. Greetings pedalheads and welcome to a new chapter of It's a Mod World and to our channel RumRum.net, where we share the joys of sim racing. Today we are driving the Honda Acura, or Acura being a brand of Honda much like Lexus is a brand of Toyota, the Acura NSX in its racing version. This car seems to move the imagination of a lot of people. We found a lot of mods for the Acura, especially for the Acura GT3. We're gonna check one of those next week, but for this week let's save you $500,000 and show you how the mod for the racing version of this street car performs. I'm sitting in the FEBZ18 and Acura, or I suppose it's rather Acura being its own brand, the Honda H, as you can see, has been converted into an A. It's easy to recognize that this is not yet the GT3 version, as this car, as you can see, is a hybrid having an electric motor. The interior is quite well done and as realistic as one could ask for. And with regards to other details, there is a motor in the motor. All in all, I like the design of this car and I like the look of this mod. It's very well done. And with red and black tires, I'm gonna be faster than everyone else. No, it's a proven and scientific fact. If you have the right colors, you are going to be faster. Absolutely. No question about it. All Acura models are middle-engine cars, and if I see it correctly, this is the first middle-engine car that we're testing in this channel. Despite being able to accelerate and brake quite strongly, this is a car that is very stable. I suppose it's because of the four-wheel drive, which by the way is not allowed on GT3. Nevertheless, it's got a playful back, by which I don't mean it's oversteery, but just keep an eye on it. A nice thing is you can use the same braking points, acceleration points and gears that you normally use with any other GT3 car on Nürburgring, and from there on try to find out the limits, because normally you can brake later, you can brake harder, and you can accelerate faster, but already using what you're accustomed on Nürburgring when driving GT3s will make you quite fast. I don't feel the track on force feedback when driving this mod, but I feel all the forces working on the car, and the force feedback is very hard, allowing me to be very precise in my driving. As with many other sports cars, you only will need the first gear when starting from zero. For any slow parts during a race, the second gear is good enough. This car is very enjoyable to drive, so I spent a lot of time trying to find out how hard and how late I was able to brake. I could press the pedal completely down, and I suppose that the ABS is so good in this car that it didn't matter at all. So I skimmed and skimmed and skimmed time from my laps up to 2.5 seconds. Of course, stability in all situations, including heavy braking, fits the image of the Acura as a car made specially for gentlemen racers and gentlewomen, lady racers. Whatever, those who have racing as a hobby and are able to spend $500,000 for such a car. And let's not forget that when you are doing races with such a car, you need a team that is gonna help you if the stability of this car is not enough for your style of driving. I don't think there are enough cents in the crevices of my couch to be able to get the $500,000 and more out of there. I would have loved to compare this mod with the Hondas that Assetto Corsa Competizione is planned to bring out, but at the moment of this recording, Assetto Corsa Competizione has not yet delivered those cars in the sim. The reason we chose Nürburgring is because Acuras are part of the vehicles that race on Blancpain, and of course Nürburgring is one of the tracks that also are used in Blancpain. No, that wasn't good. Hey, look at that, I moved the DRS zone. I'm race control. I had planned to compare this mod with a mod for the Acura GT3, but if I do that, this video is gonna be too long, so I'm gonna move into the notes for this mod. The look, it's incredibly well done. Very detailed, with a lot of love. You can dwell inside of this car and outside of this car a long time. Just be careful with the drooling. As you can imagine, for the look I give it 5 eyes out of 5. The sound is also very good. You can even talk about a sound composition because whoever did the sound design has developed different parts of the sound which then come together. Even for the motor, it's not just one loop for the motor, it's different composita that come together and deliver one sound specific to the situation that you're driving. So for the sound, absolutely 5 ears out of 5. With regards to the driving feeling, I was able to drive very precisely thanks to a very good force feedback. Okay, I don't feel the track when I'm racing, but everything else. It allows me to be very good in my driving, it allows me to be very precise. The force feedback is just enormously good. And the driving feeling of this car, it's very stable, it's for hobby racers. I spent a lot of time in practice because it was just incredible fun. For the driving feeling, I give it 5 wheels out of 5. Is this mod perfect? I don't know, but it's very near perfection. I'm pretty sure it would fit very well in a race of hypercars, or at least in a race of fast cars. And of course, it's a great car also for beginners, as the car this mod is based on is also made for beginners in racing. I'm pretty sure that either you driving it or you giving it to friends who are not very experienced in driving, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this mod and this car. That would be all for today. Thank you very much for spending the time watching this video. If you liked it, please applaud by leaving a like. If you want to see more in the world of sim racing, subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell. And if you think this video could interest somebody else, please don't forget to share it. Until next time, safe fuel, take pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.